Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to Night of the Black Quarter. I am Ben, and we're back for another episode of Lunchtime Thrones. On today's episode, I'm once again using Targ Rains. Carrying on from yesterday. It was a bit of a mixed bag yesterday, and not to be fair. So let's see what we can get on. Just crack in. The deck has not changed yesterday, although I'm considering making a change or two. I'm going to see how today's testing goes. We'll see how today's testing goes, and then we may make some changes from there. One of them is to put counting coppers in, rather than one of the time of plenties, to get a bit more card draw. But we'll see. I think there's only 2 more cards. I'm not sure the gold curve, the drop in the gold is worth it, but we'll see. Oh, Bridge O'Barra, that's interesting. So this is almost a really good hand. I think I need to mulligan, because basically we don't really want to see her on setup, because we want to put Bestow on her. So yeah, we're going to mulligan here. And another Bestow card. Maybe there's 1 too many Bestow cards in this deck. Well, it's only going to be a 3-card setup. It's not an awful setup. It's not a fantastic setup. Still a flea bottom version, yes, Sean, and good afternoon, Sean. Well, we've got Asher, Crescent. I'm not running attachment stuff anyway. Oh, we seem to have zoomed in a bit too much. There we go. And we'll just go time and plenty. Yeah, so this is still the flea bottom version. I think flea bottom at Targ is just too good not to run. There is just a couple of really good combinations with it. Now we'll see. It'll be interesting to see here if she gets the so if the Sky Botron gets the gets what's her face, the nil effect character. We'll see when you stealth. Oh, I've got a name now. So that was his wife. When you stealth past a character, spend a gold and kneel them. So we've got an Iron Mines, not really surprising. Got a Radishot's Raiders. Not going to do a massive amount of work against this deck. Saved 1 gold. So potentially we're going to see a I'm really doing well with this thought process today. Potentially we're going to see a We Do Not Sow. I think I'm just going to play it safe. I think this seems like a good line of play right now. And let's just put that out with 4 gold. And we'll say done. Completely lacking a power icon. So he has got We Do Not Sow. I'm going to be very sad. Should have put that out so I got the nightmares. Now, if he's sensible, he puts both of them to the power challenge, which he is. So we're not going to do anything here. This could be the We Do Not Sow, and that would be very, very sad. We made a big investment in this. Possibly shouldn't have put that out, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, there's the We Do Not Sow. Okay, that's fine. There's one out of the way. Probably shouldn't. But saying there's nothing else I can really put out, and I couldn't stop it. I've seen no power icons. Found it very too cute for the deck. Maybe when it's worked. When I've had a second sun in there, and I've been able to trigger it every turn, it has been absolutely fantastic. It really has. So I'm going to block this. With the dragon, and then I'm going to take a dupe off the dragon. So, because I've got 2 Fire and Bloods in hand, so I do not care if he Valors next turn. I'm feeling okay about that, because I'll just bring 1 back. So I'm going to do a military here. I should have done the intrigue first. Tried to snipe. So sniped a Risen out of hand. And yeah, there comes the Risen. But in some respects, this is also doesn't matter too much because now he's only gonna have 4 cards in hand, so that's a lot of cards to lose after turn 1. We get some econ. So yeah, so he's down to very few cards. Not feeling too upset about that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for draw again. First snow. Okay, that's less good. Let's see what I draw into. Aha, so this could be alright actually. He's going first. Okay. This could not be. This might not be awful. So he's going to lose Crescent. I'm losing all my characters at the moment, but I can flea bottom him back. He's got 4 gold left. Okay, so I can flea bottom him back. Yeah, I think I'd go for it potentially. Morning, Jess. How you doing? Saving 2 gold. Yeah, okay. Any actions? So I think I nightmares her. I'll take a page of the DC book, and I'm playing without Valor and putting Ghost instead. Been working really well. That's not a bad idea actually. Okay, so okay, that's fine. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. Wildfire and Fire and Blood, at least in this meta, seem to keep boards pretty clear. Yeah, I think that's right. The lot of decks I've been playing against recently have been keeping the board really narrow. So nothing I can do here. The bad thing about Targ Rains is the lack of Dagma. Yes, the lack of Dagma without a little bird or a pointer, definitely. Whether we do not sow, that's fine. That's 2 gone now. So we're going to do an intrigue. Trigger Rains, probably stand him, and then do a military. Yeah, there's no point drawing cards. Oh, Motley, nice. And then we'll do military. Wish I could say the Dracaris for that, but there's no way around I figured doing it. Burnt the Iron Mines. So that's interesting now because he's leaving himself open to March. And I'm probably not going to March. Discard 2 cards. Okay, so we're going to get rid of one of them. This is really tough actually. I think it's going to be that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to play this. And if he valors, he valors. He didn't Valor, okay. So I'm going to go first, so I can trigger Rains. Actually, is a good trade, possibly, but Grey Worm is kind of my range trigger. Martial cards. I've got 6, so I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, or 8 if I only go for small characters. I'm going to bestow 1 on him. And then I think we're going to go with him. I'm going to go done. Still lacking power icons, which is frustrating. Oh, of course, no winter plot. Some winter plot. 3 for 1. Yeah, maybe. We'll see how this goes. I think I can control him from here because I've now got the reset protect. Oh, he's milked him. Okay, I have not got the reset protection. Okay. Milk in a Greydroid deck. You don't see that much anymore. So that to me says he's building up for his Valor, which is fine. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're going to do an intrigue. So I think what we do, intrigue, nil them. No, it's going to be Asher. Yeah. Nil Asher. Okay. Filthy accusations. Asher. Apply claim. Oh, Blackwind's crew, not bad pull. And then we're going to do military with him because we might as well. We don't need both of them. Taking the dupe of Asher. So that makes me think he's not looking for a reset. That's interesting. Possibly should have nightmares him there. So lost a dragon and Illyrio. Kept Danny though, and that's the important one at the moment. So is it Sky 7? He's about to be 8-2 up. I think I need to Valor here actually. If I Valor, yeah, I have started playing L5R. I'm not going to do videos until my local shop's up to at least 2 core sets because I don't see the point. I might do some online videos as well at some point, but at the moment I think there's enough YouTubers out there who actually know what they're doing that I don't think it's as worthwhile for me to be doing it as well. So I'm hoping that was a good move. He's selected to be first player, which I personally feel is a mistake, because it now means I can see what he does and react to the fact that he's done Rise of the Kraken. So he's effectively got 5 gold as long as one of his... He hasn't marshalled anything. Okay. So I'm just going to put out... Don't do it. Yeah, I'm just going to put out these guys for now. And put out that. I'm acting like I've got Flea Bottom. That could be a mistake. We'll just do power to get the unopposed. Because they won't be around for Dom anyway. Just played it down. Oh, Jess, you poor person. How do I like it? I like it a lot. It's a bit simpler than Thrones. I think that's fair to say. Is he dead? No, he's not. Okay. Yeah, I think it's definitely a lot simpler than Thrones. Yeah, so I liked it a lot. Oh, Melisandre. Okay. Oh, the dragon. Interesting. Hope he's going to get something else out, or she's dying. Is that milk? That's fine. Was there John's video from Gen Con? It looks very back and forth. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. Okay. He was using a nightmares, right? Okay, that is fine. I still got my march, haven't I? I do. Possibly again should have waited. Right, is it worth triggering Rains? Yes. No. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I just don't use my march next turn. I use Fire and Blood. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. Never mind. Should have stood her first. Should have stood her first. That was a mistake. Yeah, there's not a lot of downtime. I highly recommend, if you can, go to the Dark Sphere YouTube channel and watch the Honoured event that they did. Really good. Gives you a lot of really good ideas about how the game works. I see it was on Wildfire. Interesting. Oh, just what I needed to see. Can I afford him? Yes. No. No, I can't. Bugger. I'm in trouble. I'm going to be March Marine Danny in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to be March Marine Danny. Okay. And Theon is dead. So I'm doing intrigue. Afternoon. Banner of the Stag seems the thing at the moment. Yeah, I think it is. The Nil package seems to be a little bit back, just not in Barra, because unfortunately Barra now have to pay the Dom package because of their econ location. Turns out table and chair is still good. Yep, table and chair is pretty good. That is fair. Well, I'm about to be sad because I have to Archer. Oh, nice. We'll let him go first because he's got no cards. Oh, now we see Mary. We'll see who he puts out. Really need to see a flea bottom. Silence's crew. So I got 4, 5. It's just going to be Littlefinger and then nothing else, I think, unfortunately. Just draw some cards. Is he dead? He's not dead. Okay. Put 2 gold on him. Okay. Interesting. Is this military? Yeah, it is. So Littlefinger is going to die. Okay, and then we're going to march because we have more cards. Oh, I'm not running march. Okay, do we valor then? No, let's just do that. Oh, of course, I can't march. I marched just now. It's better free cores. Yeah, I've heard the game's a lot better with free core sets. Right. So that's frustrating. I am going first though, so this is less frustrating. I can get rid of Crown of Gold, unless she gets milked here. Oh no, didn't I kill Melis? Oh, I must have marched her. Well, that's fine, we'll stand her. Possibly should have saved that, but we'll see. What's the reserve on that? 7. Okay. Starting out, I'd say go with Dragon or Lion. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm doing Lion and Phoenix to start with. As my sort of 2 clans. Pretty much everyone around here is doing Dragon, so I'm gonna hold off on the Dragon front. He's got 1 card in hand. I think I'll go trading and play out my hand. So I'm gonna go first. Put the pressure on. Oh, okay, yeah, we're back. We've got everything we need now. So let's put that out. Nil that to put him out. Nil that to put. It's only lords and ladies, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have any lords or ladies, so and we can get a dragon out the bin. I think I've got it this turn now. Unless there's lots of allure hit the board. Okay. Newly made lord, of course. Now, what's he get rid of though? He went for Flea Bottom. That was the right choice. I don't know if he knew that, but that was the right choice. Oh, okay. I'm semi-regretting getting rid of the no military icons. I'm semi-regretting getting rid of the oh, there's military icon. Okay. Crown of Gold now. So I should have Crown of Gold on that. No, maybe not, because she was going to die if I hadn't done that. Okay. So we're going to do a power. He then steals 1 back. I think we just go done. We don't really care about intrigue. I'd say I could probably let intrigue go unopposed. What plot are we going to play next turn? Probably Fire and Blood, I might imagine. So big intrigue. Sure. He did. Yeah, he did. Oh, so of course there's a mini curve, so there's no big guys. Okay. He'll win Dom, so he'll be up to 12. I'll have to try and close it next turn. I don't think it's possible though. Especially now Flea Bottom's gone. Again, so that's 2 copies of Flea Bottom in the bin. So this is going to gain us a power actually. He'll take Dom, so alright, what do I do? Fire and Blood kills him, doesn't really do anything to them. +1 strength? He's only got 1 card, he's top deck. I don't want to give him cards, so I think I'll go +1 strength. I imagine he's probably going to go the 2 claim plot again. Oh, having to march main Danny, that hurt. He did. Okay, so we're going to let him go first. He does lose a power, so that does put him off winning. Okay, so not brilliant, but not horrendous. We at least now got a draw engine. Hey Eugene, Targ, yeah, I've got to go back to Targ. Probably going to Targ again. Probably want to national. I'm actually going to start playing Lannister again because I've not touched Lannister in ages. What's this? Some Nil effect probably. Or Radishats, okay, that's fine. Black Wind's Crew, meh. There's no renowned on the board, so that's the big problem I'm kind of seeing with what he's got. So we're gonna do that for him. We'll do that and that for her, and we'll bestow 2. And I think we'll put the scout out and we go done. Yeah, I think you just saying Martell is a pretty good deck right now. You go for with Flea Bottom has just been bonkers for them. Only got 1 military icon. Typical. So let's go on Earth 2 claim. So I'd kill him and him probably. So he gets up to 12 power. Done. Don't really care. Yeah, Lanny Rose is one of my favourite decks at the moment. Ah, and there goes the third copy. There goes the third copy of Flea Bottom. Yeah, it happens. It happens. So the question is whether we take the dupe off her. Right. So he's doing an intrigue for. I think we just shed block this. Oh, I should have stood. I shouldn't. Yeah, should have just stood her just to get rid of it. Mistake. And then we've got a power challenge coming in, which will put him up to 14 power. So I'm going to oppose that. Okay. So we're going to do a power challenge with these two. I guess a nice little bit of insight. Woohoo, reducer. Yeah, that's what I want to be drawing. Okay. We're going to do an intrigue. We're going to trigger Rains for wheels within wheels. Oop. I did that wrong. Okay, never mind. And we're going to take the dupe off of her. And then we're going to do military. And then we're going to Valor. I hope the top deck's alright. Because I think that's about the only out I've got at the moment. He is going to take Dom though, unfortunately. Unless I pass Risen, sure. Oh, he's just made a massive mistake. He should have held on to that. Yeah, the wheels whiff hurt, but it's fine. I mean, I've seen a lot of events, in all fairness. So he's in full-on top deck mode. So am I, in all fairness. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Let's just hope he can't get a character, it's GG. He didn't get a character, okay. I got 4 gold. So I can put that out. We'll tie Dom. Don't make a difference, I just gain it either way. So I'm going to have to go for that, otherwise I end up killing my own Chud. Marched. Okay. Oh. He's not dead, is he? He's one of the few characters that isn't dead. This has been a bloody game. I think I've got it. Little finger. Okay. So we go 1, 2, put that out. Nil to gain gold. Nil to gain gold. Nil. Nil. Done. He's about to do a power challenge. I think that would be a mistake right now. Okay. I can't think of any attachments that would give him strength that can be ambushed in. Okay, so up to 13 all, and we go done. 14, 13. Oh, I could have won at that time. I should have binned it off that and done the challenge. Never mind. So we go. Yeah, go first, please. I think we're just gonna see this out. But my God, this has been a one tough game. He's dead, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I valid him earlier. Okay. We go power to win the game. Good game. Man, that was tough. Man. Bye, man. That was a really tough game. Oh, good game though. Oh, I'm putting full screen mode. I do apologise. Oh. The amount of dead characters in that game. That was just crazy. Oh, man. Oh. Sorry, I can't put his username. Muddling Cloud. Patrick. Ah. Right. Patrick. Good luck. Have fun. Says the guy playing Targ. Good luck. Have fun. Kill. Ooh. Okay, Targ Rains. Interesting. Right, what have we got on the start here? We can put out on a right start, but I'm reluctant to put the second sons out without knowing. Yeah, I think we mulligan. God, that was so much worse. Oh, he's probably not running much though, so I can potentially get away with this. He's saying his start could be worse. Better do seed second sons early, as there's no matter what you get. Yeah, maybe. I'm still getting to grips around flea bottom, if I'm honest. I think yesterday's game kind of proved a little bit. Oh, just quick shout out. I'd like to thank 2 more Patreon supporters yesterday. So I'd like to thank Gerode, yes, Gerode and Luis for supporting me on Patreon. It's very much appreciated. It's going to be a big help. And what about Targ? So you start the game with flea bottom. House of Dreams, maybe. Let's get a gold. Let's put him out. Let's nil. Put him out. put him out and go done. We won't worry about flea bottom just yet because I have no good targets for it. I think we can potentially get a good start here. Ah, now I can see his picture. Now it does make sense. Your flea bottom is, sorry, seeing the comments I missed. Flea bottom is super good, but on the other hand, first snow can ruin this deck type. Yeah, we are again in that interesting. I think that's pretty solid, especially if you're building a whole deck around it. Until Dagmar comes up. Ooh, okay. Oh, Old Mel. Old Mel. Well, if I can survive a turn, she's getting Crown of Golded. What's he going for? Yeah, that is the correct answer, I'm pretty sure. Another, oh god, the Crown of Gold is going to be crippling for him. Dagmar can be burnt. That's why you also take 3 Corsair Dirks, Jess. When he's strength 11, it's pretty hard to burn him. Okay. Ah. Boo. But just go back. Yeah, the first snow can hurt the way the Martel decks. Oh no, the second scene in flames. Yeah, and it will be. I think it's going to be quite nice. I think. Good God. 2 times Chikaris and Astapor done. Yeah, because you get that in every game. We'll do military. Corsair's Dirk ain't got nothing. I do love Corsair's Dirk. Yeah, even this is going to hurt. Yeah, probably. Oh, could have killed Mel. So I'm going to attack his hand here. I've decided. I'm going to put some Sajora in for an intrigue challenge. Take another card out of hand. Put him down to only 3 cards. We know that we've got Soddle, really. You can potentially march Sajora next turn. Put Flea Bottom out, and then we get Sajora for a turn. So it's not the end of the world. If we don't draw any other characters, that's probably the line of play I'll have to use. What do we get? Oh, Lightbringer. Okay. So he's going to do a military. We'll kill the reducer. Well, maybe not actually. We could kill the dragon because we do have fire and blood. Kind of if he does the intrigue first. Make up my mind. No, he's doing the military. Okay. Do I risk it? No, I can't risk it. Yeah, I think March is the correct play this turn, though. Well, we'll see what he takes out here. If he takes Flea Bottom out, it probably isn't the right play. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, March feels like the right play now. Does lose me a power, but can't have it all. Calling the banners. Okay, so I'm going to go first, and we're going to march first to deny him a gold. Oh, Flea Bottom and okay. Nil, gain gold. Which one of these do I play out? I think I played this one out this turn. Nil, bang, and we're not gonna put. No, let's not put any gold on them. So he's got 6 gold in total, 7 with the reducer, so he could, in theory, get out a big character. And this is where this starts really helping out with range triggers and stuff like that, because obviously now I can jump Sajora in, so that's 4 more intrigue he's got to consider. Obviously, just for claim as well, it's obviously it's pretty good. So I can just jump Sajora out, block a military, and then let him die. It's not the end of the world. I think he's a 1 of. He might be a 2 of in the deck, but he's not many of them. Flea Bottom does give you a lot of options with this deck, which is just great. I mean, Targ's got so many good targets for it. Okay, that's a Relore trigger. That's kind of annoying. This also means now I need to use him defensively. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. He's gone for them in. Okay. What else can you get out then? Didn't go for Danny. So you potentially got a military body, because otherwise you'd go for the military. Because I'm still going to get the military off. Oh, okay, that things make a little bit more sense now. But I can still win that challenge. Because they're going to lose this. It's interesting. So if he wants to do a military, you don't defend with them. Things just got very interesting. I think I play Time of Plenty next time. I need to see some cards. Actually, depends on saying that. Depends what we get on the Danny Insight. Does not defend the challenge. That makes me think he's going to kill Celise. Because you're going to defend. If you're going to kill them, you would just defend it, wouldn't you? Oh no, he's going to take a deep off Mel, isn't he? Of course. It's got to be the deep off Mel. Jakaris is too big a threat. Well, why didn't he defend the challenge? I didn't get that. Okay. So now I'm going to do a big intrigue. He has to defend with both. He doesn't want me to trigger Rains. And then I'm going to take. I'm probably going to. Hello, Bunky. How are you, buddy? So now if he defends with only one of them, or even neither of them, then I'm going to go for. Well, we'll see what he does here. See how he defends. If he doesn't defend, then we go for power behind the throne, because then I can stop his. I can stop his range trigger by just standing Danny. She'll be strong enough by herself, and I can kind of judge what he does. It's interesting that even with this new econ, people still playing Old Mel. Does not defend the challenge, okay. This unfortunate Rhaegar is a lot better. Another Nightmares, another Insight. Flea Bottom helping Targ Rains work better. How do we can talk? Yeah, I think it does in a lot of ways. I think it does make it a little better. The tournament went okay. I went 2-2. I learned a lot about the new meta, which is the most thing though. And yeah, you shouldn't win your own tournament. It's just poor form. So you can do a power challenge with both of them. Okay. Interesting you didn't go for the intrigue. I'm going to let that go unopposed and I'm just going to take Dom. That was sensible. He put both of them in. I thought he might try and get greedy. And he put one in. At which point I would have blocked and got another card draw. So if he's running Valor, I don't think he can Valor this turn because you've only got 2 cards. You have no idea what you're drawing into. He doesn't know my hand isn't particularly great. You've always got to assume your opponent's hand is better than yours when you've got less cards. Should Flea Bottom... The problem is, if Flea Bottom wasn't neutral, my god, you've just given one faction a massive, massive boost. Marched, okay. That's fine, just march the dragon. I do get what you're saying though, Jess. I don't think that's a horrendous line of thought. But yeah, I think if you do that, you've just given someone a stupid boost. It's like Tyrion kind of in the core days. The fact Tyrion was and Tywin were Lannister cards just gave them such a big boost. It was a bit silly, really. Oh, interesting. So he's going first. Let's see what he does then. Flea's Bottom should be back. If it was out of Barra, I have a lot less issues with it. Unlimited potentially, yeah, that might not be a bad keyword for it to have. But yeah, if it was in Barra, I'd have a lot less issues. Would be banned all the time if they would. I think you'd have to make it loyal, which does sound daft because obviously it's an area. It's not really that loyal to Baratheon, but yeah, I think you'd have to make it loyal. Marshal my cards. Okay, so we've got do that, we'll do that, we'll put him out, we'll put that out, and we put nil to gain a gold. Done. Well, yeah, I have a sneaky feeling after post Worlds there'll be some sort of restricted list. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work for Thrones. I love the way it worked for Netrunner, but obviously Netrunner uses a different bannering system. But I think Flea Bottom's going to end up on a some form of restrictor list before the not too distant future. It's just too good a card. Well, the thing I liked with Netrunner, although it's got a very big restrictor list now and some of the cards in it are ridiculous, it's very easy. I like the way you just go, well, it just costs you extra influence. So that's a very easy mechanic to put in. I don't know how you would do it with Game of Thrones. They don't want it, by the sound of it, a restricted list. If they want it, if you bought these cards, you can use them. Like a Netrunner, you know, you could, if you want to use three of a certain good card, like we say Rumour Mill, that's fine. But you've just lost 9 influence. Hurt fringe decks, yeah, that is probably fair, Jess. It's not been that. That is probably fair. Probably has hurt fringe decks more than it's hurt the meta. I just don't know how you would do it for Game of Thrones. Bunky, what's the restrictor list for the Star Wars LCG? I'm not up on the Star Wars LCG. Spoiler alert, I'm not a massive Star Wars fan, if I'm honest. Which I know is not a popular thing to say. Yeah, you're right. They do adapt, and I think that is a fair assessment. You do just adapt to a new meta. But this with Night's Watch is just so oppressive. You can say, oh, okay. I've heard someone. I think they talked about with Game of Thrones, and this isn't official, but I like the idea of it. With Game of Thrones, you have like 3 card triangles. You either run A or B. So you'd either run Flea Bottom or Veteran Builder, for an example, which I think is a bonkers combo with this. I really wish this had been 2 cost or less. I don't think that would have been bad. I think the 3 cost just makes it too good. But then probably 2 cost would have made it not good enough. I don't know. I just don't know at the moment. If he does an intrigue, I'm just going to let it go. Probably here. We jump the army in, do a military to kill someone. We then also if it limits future. Yeah, I think it does as well. I think this is like Doran Martell. Doran Martell limits Martell lords and ladies, because if you make them too good with his ability, they just become bonkers. And I agree. I think this hurts. This hurts the 3 cost slot. Ariane also hurt the 5 cost slot, and Great Hall kind of gives a big boost to the 6 cost slot. So they're in these really interesting design spaces, and I think I'm not sure they've really balanced it very well, unfortunately. Why this card exists, you just can't make many that 3 cost cards that are that good. Don't forget if Greg was involved or not. It's completely different. Yeah, I do know that, because I know he was really unhappy with the original version. He gave them a few card designs and they didn't go for the one that he actually wanted them to do. We're going to go with Varys's Riddle. And we're going to just march these guys because they're jumping anyway. That's another bonkers play with this. We're going to flip into March, and I didn't actually lose anything at all. I was going to get back anyway. Love it moved, yeah. So strong. What do we get? A Spears. We're done. What was it in first? I can't remember. It was something like marshalling characters. I think they came in Nelt, but you got them 2 cheaper. Oop. We're going to go for strength. Yeah. And he didn't. From what I understand, Whammer talks a lot about this. That was not his card design. He did not want that. He came up with some interesting ideas, and they just didn't use it. Oh, interesting. Again, I've hit a winter plot with my +1 blooming strength. Yeah. Second game in. So I'm starting to think this might end up becoming a retaliation at some point in the near future. Can't wait to watch this one back. So what we got here, flea bottom. When you win during dominance, gets +3 strength. Okay. How long before we see more good start fun, please? So start fun, please is potentially, and it is a potential at the moment. Oh, it's potentially my nationals deck. I haven't 100% decided on that one yet. So it might become next week. Basically, over the weekend, I need to decide what my nationals deck is, and then the lunchtimes next week will all be just play testing it to the fullest. Is that bodyguard? It is. I don't. I think Greg might play from the way people talked about it, but you could be right, Burns. You could be right. Oh, Frozen Solid, yeah. Funnily enough, I've dropped the milks after my playtesting at the weekend, but I think the milks might need to go back in. There's only Martell that seemed to be the issue with milk. Okay. Oh, stealth, right, okay. Good stealth. Oh, it's a power challenge. Oh, okay. Sure. Have some power. Ooh, it can put up to 10 actually. Might want to start thinking about stopping that. Oh, it's can put up to 11. I forgot to claim. I think I'll try and trick the wheels this turn. Yeah, I forgot about that. I probably should try and concentrate on actually trying to win this game. I remember doing a very good job of just kind of not trying to win this game. We do Fire and Blood next turn because that kills the flea bottom bastard. He potentially win Dom, but I'm going to take a power for him, so I'll put him back up to 11. We're potentially going to get 3 unopposed pat challenges. Right, so we're going to do Intrigue with these two. I'm on 6 parachute, of course. I was going to look at my house card. Yeah, there's some talk Barra's coming back. Political disaster coming in the middle of if Flea Bottom becomes a problem. I've started seeing political disaster a lot more again. It's a good meta call at the moment. I like the idea of Targ Rains. It's going to type between something like this. Martel, Icon, Stuff, Night's Watch, Wolf. Default is linear range so that we're fast and easy. Yeah, the thing I do love about the game at the moment, there is no wills. Okay, so we're going to go for fire. We're going to go for a dragon is no slave. We're done. So next turn on the Fire and Blood turn, I can just kill someone with that immediately. So that's going to be a really, really useful card. Yeah, Flea Bottom does negate military challenges, and that is a problem. I do agree with that. Yeah, military challenges just do not seem worthwhile once you've got Flea Bottom out, because they can just jump like a desert scavenger in the way. And unlike the Targ one, so obviously Second Son's a bit different because they obviously bounce back, and that is really strong. But obviously normally as well they have to stay and play, which obviously makes it less good. Why'd I put any gold on them? They just bounce back anyway. Stupid game. I'm interested to see if Varus takes a hit or. So far, I've not seen him take a hit because you, Varus, and your characters, that some of your characters you can bounce in, end up in the discard pile. So that's not the end of the world. We're up to so it's gonna be 10-all. Yeah, 10-all. Okay, not feeling too bad at this point. And we're going to go Fire and Blood. Since you see locations though, political disaster is still pretty bad. Put to the torch, is it worth it? Put to the torch. I've seen people slot it in. The big thing's going to come down to, in my opinion, where is Night's Watch? If Night's Watch is still the meta, Begging Brother does limit Varus for sure. If Night's Watch is still the meta, then I think. Ooh, okay, let's let him go first. If Night's Watch is still the meta, then Political Disaster seems better than Put to the Torch because they have Night's Watch have too many ways of just slowing you down. Oh, that's what I wanted to see this turn. That's pretty much every deck. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I need to retweak my Stark No Fun deck, I think. Yeah, Night's Watch probably do have the getting gold. Do you not marshal anything? Unfortunately, no. Okay, well, this is going to hurt him then. We're only going to put 2 on that. It's interesting to see if Night's Watch evolves. Unfortunately, yeah, I do. The last pack had such an impact. I think it's where a lot of people don't know don't quite know where the meta is at the moment. Assume he's Nightmares in Astapor. Oh, and Danny. Okay. So you can actually do challenges. Astapor's still going to kill him though. I almost feel bad. Don't do it. You can't put Mel into a challenge. She's going to die. Don't do it. Oh, it's about attachments, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to kill them. So this is a power challenge. I'm going to have to defend with Daenerys because I don't want to lose any more power. I forgot. Okay, he forgot about Astapor. It's going to be I think it's going to be the Shagger pack. Brothers Without Banners. So what do you think, Brothers? I'm always a little off with what Shagger and everything means. So Shagger is just fun stuff, isn't it? If that's the case, yeah, I think it is. And I'm getting George back onto the onto here to do a when that pack comes out, and we're going to do a Sisters Without Banners deck. So out of Martel. Fun and kind of janky, yeah. I think you are right. Done. He wins Dom, so we're up to 12-11. I have to play trading this turn because I think I can't battle her. Oh, okay. We'll let him go first. Both. I don't think either's want to play those two plots, but it probably seemed like the best option. So we're on 12 power. Okay. Not seeing many. Other than, oh, wrong one. Other than that first Jakaris, we're not seeing many of the fun bits. Okay, 11 gold. I haven't killed. Have I still not killed 4 people? Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, hang a second. Sorry. Bing, bink. 1, 2. My gold. This is ridiculous. So in this game I've had too much money, but that's not normally an issue of this deck. I haven't had a chance to test Night's Watch Wolf, but there's a good stuff. Stealth Tech, Frozen Solid, Brand, Last Eve Scout. Last Eve Scouts is so good. Now Last Eve Scouts doesn't hurt some. Last Eve Scouts doesn't hurt some decks. As much as you would hope, unfortunately. So like the Martel stuff, it doesn't help because all that stuff is just booting you out of challenges or taking you back to hand. It's really weird seeing Martel decks drop Gaston Grey, which obviously is like a staple card for them normally, and take free Sudral Messengers and just get repeated use out of them. I'm going to do it just to filthy accusations for no reason, really. I don't need to do it. I could have bigger bothered Sajura. Power off. Could he? Concedes, okay. Good game. Well played. There we go. I don't think you can stop him from getting packs. It's renowned, isn't it? Oh no, that is a character ability. That is classed as a character ability. I think pretty sure. Just wanted to see Robert. Yeah. Rob would have been big. Now that's also one. That's also one of the. Would have been big. That's also one of the other things though with this. Is this also gets around intimidate. So you put Rob out, and then I can still bounce a character in afterwards, which is just crazy. There's a lot of really good use of a flea bottom. Thanks for the match. Back to watching. Thank you. Right, I got 25 minutes to get another game in. Sure, you still got Frozen Solid 2, but the Scouts will hit free bottom and Targ Rains, I'm sure. But yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Only Greyjoy, please. What the deuce? What's he playing? Barra? Barra Nil? Yeah, Mutiny. That is a crazy good card in the right deck. I think the Builder's deck. You put in a Grizzled Miner for 1 gold. You kneel him in the dominant space with another Builder. If you got, I can't remember the characters now. But the character allows you to look for attachments and locations. Oh, okay. Apparently you didn't want to be on stream. And then you play Mutiny. He's a 5-cost character. You got to get rid of him. You paid 1 gold for him, bear in mind, and then you get rid of that Tywin. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers card. Stark, no agenda. Interesting. We keep this. We keep this hand. We go. Got 3, 4, 5, 3. 7. Yeah, we just. Oh, you don't want to see our own setup. Oh, that is not a good draw up. That was an awful draw up. Well, potentially awful draw up. Just proof I've played during office. Just proud of played for office hours. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We've got the combo already. We're feeling pretty good here. Yeah, I wish I could play at work, but I'd get into a lot of trouble. And also, you know, these whole patients kind of dying thing. Got to keep an eye out for that. So we can kill Rob this turn. Greywind's going to be annoying, but not the end of the world. He can kill that dragon, so got to be careful with that. Right, how do we do this? I think I play that out. We go 0-0. Put him out. We put that out. We put this out. We're not going to bestow them at all. And then we sit. I should have put the Great Hall out, not that. Never mind. Any actions before challenges? Nope. And we're going to kill Rob Stark this turn. As soon as he goes into challenge, Rob is now dead. The only issue is whether I've made myself too much of a valor target. He's going to kill one of the dragons. Probably that one, I imagine. Oh, interesting. Went for the scout. Probably to stop flea bottom shenanigans, I would say. Not doing any challenges. Okay, so we're going to do military. Okay, apply claim. It's going to be them. Sure. Stands up. Yeah, that was a mistake. Forgot they could do that. That's fine. Not that worried. That's what Fire and Blood's for. We're going to do an intrigue. Oh, okay, that was not a bad pull. And then we're going to do a power. Not going to Jakaris her. Done. If they're dead, they can't complain. That's dark, Bunky. That's really dark. Okay, so we're going to let him go first. Oh, EK, even better. Okay. He's got no attachments there, has he? I haven't got nightmares yet. My bad. It's alright, it's alright. If I'm honest, in the medical industry, we've pretty much all got dark sense of humours. You kind of need it. Oh, that's interesting. That's an A1 after enters play. Okay. Oh, and a frozen solid. No. That's fine because we just kill him. Right. Let's play that out. Go nil, nil, nil. Just dead. We'll play him out. Trigger? Trigger? No? Okay. And we'll play that out and we'll get done. See, he can't eat Viserys now because I'll get rid of this. Oh, that was a mistake. Thank you for getting rid of your frozen solid. I know he's just going to kill him, but that means frozen solid is so much better. So overall, you're liking Rains over Filthy. Seems almost it is almost identical. The main thing is Jane Westling. The main thing is you get these scheme plots, and I'm not sure Filthy gives you enough otherwise. The only advantage Filthy has over the only advantage Filthy has over this is it sets up quicker. That is literally it. Otherwise, this is just better deck, in my opinion. With the factions that have Econ, resist doubled over 30, but plus non-neutral limited. Yeah, Filthy isn't enough anymore. The toolbox of Rains is much better. Yeah, I think that's basically the way I look at it. I'd much rather have this toolbox, which I can use at any point. I hate this burn stuff. Yeah, sorry, man. Oh. Okay, so we're going to do a power because I'm getting a bit behind on that front. And his hand is massive, so I'm not really... Why would it let me put a... it thinks flea bottom is still frozen solid. Oh, he's conceded anyway. Okay. Okay. I like the idea of homomorphics. Series. Yeah. Never mind, he left. Thank you. Low. Show. Oh, God, that'd been brutal next turn. We've got Miri. You have no gold. Yeah, thank you. I forgot about that. It's fine. But it doesn't matter. The guy conceded. We were about to get Miri next. Oh, they probably actually weren't meant to use it, would we? Because of that. Anyway, I've got to call it there, guys, because I've got to go and pick up my daughter from school. So thank you very much for coming by. That was a really enjoyable stream. 3-0 as well. Targ Rains to nationals, maybe. The thing I like with Targ Rains is maybe 2 goal bunky for Flea Bottom might make it better, but actually I think that might make I don't know, it might make it bad. I don't know. At least early game. Thanks again for the match. Oh no, thank you, Patrick. So I didn't necessarily recognise your name straight away. As soon as you loaded in the game, your icon appeared, and I recognised the half face cover icon. Yeah, one of the things I like with this deck at the moment, is I've got a lot of stuff with no attachments. So stuff like the Martell attachments tech and the Night's Watch stuff doesn't work. So this could be an option I do think that Targ has kind of fallen back and people aren't necessarily teching for it anymore. I don't know. I'll have a think. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. We will be streaming tonight. I've got Matt, my friend who now lives in Scotland, from America. And we're going to be doing a Tyrell Summer build that we're kind of messing around with. Just basically maxing out the strength as much as possible and everything. But anyway, guys, until then, thank you very much for watching. And as always, it has been emotional.